cubic meters of material from Panama Canal's Gatun Lake, also allowing better flux of vessels into place. In the same year, the Canal's Advisory Board and the Board of Directors inspected the physical model of the new locks in Lyon, France, where it has been built. The functional model used about 12.2 meter long ships to perform the lock filling and implying tests. It was a large-scale model. Next year was the time when structural concrete pouring begins in the third sets of locks project. It was July the 1st, 2011. In September 19, 2011, the same year, the new Neo-Panamax channel is partially flooded. About 1.4 million cubic meters of water were needed to fill in an area of about 1,300 acres. It was a very, very large place to be filled in with water. In 2012, the next very year, the Belgian contractor Dredging International of Panama SA completes the dredging process of about 4 million cubic meters of material on board their Gatun Lake. Same year, 14 gates at Gatun Lake spillway are extended. Their new height will be the key for the raising of Gatun Lake's maximum operating level. Same year, 2012, we conducted daily trial operations to the Atlantic side of dialogues for testing and training purposes, just to check out if everything was according to the plans.
Now, well, that's a tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
the tugs maintain their position in the canal.
her turn now.
He's moving forward.
Does that mean he's moving forward? I thought the tugs pushed him.
No. I don't know if we can see them.
The mules are the locomotives that you have here, electrical locomotives that you have at starboard side of the ship. They're called mules. And they are a very important part of our transit here in Gatun Locks. As far as we're in front of one of the most important achievements of human race in terms of engineering and technology, I have to tell a little bit of the story now.
It's going to come out this way when the water goes down. We're crossing a bridge and seeing a big boat come at me. I'd be like, Now, are these mules too? We don't hook up on both sides, just one. So we hook up on this side first.
Gates, you can see some employees using the gates as bridges, crossing from one side to the other. It's very convenient.
when the water was going to start going down. Take him down.
Get down.
No, this guy has to come down.
Recycle this water. Well, it would be a mistake because first we have to create some costly pumps that you can recycle
Oh, so the fill this line up.
You can see this low level bridge being spun out of the way. As we move forward, you can also see this one-lane bridge structure tucked back to the middle of the blanket. Looks like the bridge is built only Blockades will always be behind us. If you want to tell what's always behind us, storm.
86 feet.
All you need to except for the one scene that notice those lower blocks, lower blocks are the biggest in the canal. They are happen to be a little bigger because of the high tidal fluctuation that we have on the Pacific side. So they have to be built a little bigger. But they're all more or less the same. The wings are 7 feet thick and they are tall and also 6 to 8 locomotives or mules, depending on the size of the ship. They use from 6 to 8 mules, 4 in each side, 2 in the bow, 2 in each side. This locomotive is essential for our transit plan. You can check out motorcycle cycles out a little bit more detail of the locomotives. They ride on railroad rails. Raised these straight slotted track meshes with gears under the locomotives. These allows them to operate the same as on railway. They are essential also. They need the help of these pump system, like a roller coaster, when they go up to the steep inclines between levels in blocks, as the ones that you have right in front of us. You can hear. Actually, if you go outside, again, the outside is the fast side, to check out the details of Panama Canal, you can hear the clacking of the clock just like a roller coaster. Again, it's successful bid for this locomotive, but the price this time was about $2 million for the construction of these locomotives on these wheels. They are the most expensive wheels all over the world. The year was 1926. This month was registered entirely on his inside the tree, the United States and Uganda present the wire transit for the Eastern in exchange, in this case, guaranteed the perfect neutrality. And also economic rights for business. It was under this agreement that Panama Railroad and Panama it took about 5 years to finish. And the railroad took route from Colón here, outside the city that we have just passed, to Panama City and the Pacific side. We went along the Chagres River, which is the main river in the area of much of this lake Also in July, and Panama City, the streets were there unpaved, with some of them even having open sewers. Well, this was another source of the diseases and mosquito-breeding programs. So what they did, they decided to pave the streets of the two cities. The United States undertook a program to help these streets paved. One example of this program is North Avenue in Panama City, where you can see the original pavement.
Ticket, your cruise key card, any water, head covering or sunscreen that you wish to take with you, and any other personal effects. So once again, very shortly, we'll be starting to call you by group numbers to the lounges. Please listen for the announcements by public broadcast. And we wish you a great day in Panama. 5A, authentic American Indian village. You should now make your way to the Explorers Lounge on deck number 6 aft. So once again, we're calling those guests with tour tickets group number 2, which is
Okay.
Between New York and Los Angeles, they found out that let's make a better business, that instead of taking care of the mail of the United States from east to west. When I say that, that means that probably if you have a letter that came from Aspinwall town, that really was the first name that Colón town received in those days, you can say that that letter went through the Chagres River or through the Isthmus of Panama from east via round trip fee. No, my dear, it's just one way. So every time the boat goes back and forth, they have to pay an extra fee. So you pay from north to south one fee, and then when the boat have to return back, probably to a river dam in Nevada. That is considered one of the biggest man-made artificial lake in the world, one of them. And the Gatun Lake is considered also the second or the third bigger one in the world. In the this morning, when you were entering the Panama Canal operation, you came from the sea level. Things were more accessible, no? Now, having the presence of all the world in Panama, in those days they used to look at you and that's all that you're going to ask me for that amount of piece of land. Well, that is the only thing that I have to pay for if you buy a cup of coffee. Because the majority of the people from the Canadian and the United States and Europe, your type of life is more expensive than us. So of course, as the Panama, yeah, that boat is coming south. Because this morning before you enter the canal, one of the cruises was far away out there, and I believe that was the Norwegian Pearl. But let me tell you something, the Norwegian Pearl is the cruise company that is paying the highest toll. We have 78 different types of birds. We have 1,225 different types of orchids. Yeah, right. One that we planted special farm. We have 1,300 different types of the effect of the tide that we suffer every day that goes from 14 to 17 feet. So the breakwater that you can see that we are on top of it. At the driver's side, you can see the Panama Bay, and in a few minutes, you're going to see the access of the Miraflores on the way to the Miraflores Lock, all the access of the navigation channel of the Pacific side of the canal. So this breakwater minimizes the effect of the variation side. You can see that the door side, the monument in the center represents the ethnic group in Panama. And the reason of the museum is to share with the world that Panama was the last portion of land after the tectonic movement of the earth and also the bottom of the sea that gave Panama the privilege to emerge from up, down, up. And we divided the two oceans, the Atlantic and the Pacific Sea, and we joined the two big mass of land that is South America and the North. Toucan. You know what is a toucan, right? It's a bird. Now they are working in the expansion of the causeway, because this area is highly attractive for the local people and also for the tourism. On weekends, this area is so crowded with cars and kids and bicycles and things like that. You know, the people like to come here and, you know, join themselves with different activities. If you look at the door side, you're going to see a couple of islands in the distance. Those are part of the archipelago de las Perlas, and I'm sure that some of you also the causeway or the breakwater. The reason of the platform is to evaluate the condition of the bottom of that area of Panama Bay because they're building, or in the project you can see at the distance like a piece of land because they're going to build an artificial island. And of course, that artificial island means that they're going to have luxury apartments and luxury things that you don't need to come to Panama City for nothing. Everything is going to be concentrated in that private island. Okay? So that's the reason that you see that platform.